Hey everyone, welcome back to my abridged playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible Eos is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Requesting the deployment of Darkit Tirvian, W-84 Crispin.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Deployment will begin shortly.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder? Darkit Tirvian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Kett on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Prodromos Supplies Report. Reporting Prodromos Supply Jerry O'Donnell. Log begins. Shrinkage from our survey team supply drops has been running at 15%. If we had people to spare, I'd send them to investigate the actual sites. Still, it's pissing me off. It's rough country, but I've been told to expect up to 20% loss. Doesn't mean I accept it. Nav points of supply lost sites available.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Pathfinder, if you have a moment, Hanley could use your eyes on something. Honestly, I'm not sure what's going on, but she'll fill you in.
Spider, just who I was looking for. There, did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately, but I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
An earthquake something, or volcano something?
I'm guessing a remnant something? That might help us. Eos has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
What's a seismic survey hammer?
Fox built them. They punch like a dozen Krogan and cause vibrational changes underground. The hammers give good geophysics data, but honestly, they're just fun.
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Look at that view.
Wow. That sure is a sight.
The Outland's fire. You can see it from almost anywhere.
Kett incoming.
Were these shards of something bigger?
Can't interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
This tech just gets weirder.
That looks like Ket tech.
Breaking their line! We're all clear.
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something. Remnant coming from below!
That'll keep you on your toes.
That's a big tremor for a couple of Remnant. Let's place the next hammer. Looks like we have some scavenger animals in our lost supply crates. Heads up, looks like a Ket construct.
Ket ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
There's the last of them.
Sawtooth Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
Should we clear out that Ket tech? Who are they? Colonial Affairs didn't list anyone out here.
I wonder what all these bits of Remnant tech used to be.
And I'm wondering what broke them up.
A Pathfinder, huh? No need to ask if you're a friend or foe.
I didn't know anyone from the Nexus was out here.
We're not. We're from the sovereign nation Advent. A few hundred clicks that way. Our nation. No Nexus interference. We didn't come to Andromeda to fuel Director Tan's regime. In Advent, we're free citizens.
I've got no problem with you or Advent. I'm here on a mission.
I'm fine with Pathfinders. We've got a job in common. Our water table dropped recently. Like the rivers underground were running dry. We tracked the problem out here.
There's been seismic activity. We're using that and a survey hammer to tap the rivers.
Oh, shit. Advent needs that water supply to stay independent. Would you consider a deal? Our survey showed a massive natural gas deposit nearby. Your hammer taps that instead. We mine the gas and trade it to your outpost. Everyone wins.
Our outpost can manage with the water it has. Okay, done.
Great. I can tell you where to hit and call in our miners. The nation of Advent thanks you.
What's your problem with the Nexus?
I didn't come 2 million light years to dig someone else's ditch. The Nexus wants people to wait for permission before we start our new lives. A lot of us aren't waiting.
You're part of an independent nation. What's it like?
Advent. It's small, but growing just fine without Nexus support. Our capital, Aurora, is in a nice hollow of caves. Without those storms, it's cozy.
I hope your nation's intentions are peaceful.
Hey, we're colonists and pioneers, not scumbag raiders. Respect our borders, and there won't be a problem.
Do you have trouble with the Remnant back home?
Remnant? Those robot things? We see small ones from time to time. If they're here too, maybe they're all over the planet.
I'm going.
Good luck out there.
This is the spot that Advent Scout gave us. Natural gas, right under our feet.
And soon in the atmosphere.
I guess we could go to the other site and tap water for Prodromos. We need to pick. All right, second hammer, here we go. tremors aren't the hammers or the remnant. What is that?
Pathfinder, the gas deposit has been exposed, but not completely.
A lot of new hammer sites, Sam. One last hit should do it.
Anyone up for Would You Rather?
Did you just ask, would you rather, would you rather?
That's cold, Cora.
Last hammer. This should finish the job. Everyone ready?
Reinforcements.
Target the length.
There, on its legs. Go for the head. Forget the armor, target the legs.
It's all that.
There it goes, come on. I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Eos will have holidays, once we figure out the seasons.
Not exactly a Christmas-type planet. Go for its legs.
There it goes! Go for the legs!
Hit the head. It's open.
Reloading!
database, quick!
Okay, good. Not what I was expecting, but... wow.
Ryder, it's Hanley back at the outpost. The seismic readings just went crazy. What happened?
A remnant the size of a building.
What? At least you made it and kept that thing away from the outpost. Nice work.
MagRes Geosounding Report. Magnetic Resonance Coordination. Conflict. Ongoing geological mismatch. Mapping tectonic parameters. Known. Reporting. Specialist Karen Miura. Live link begins. Still we venture, as the brave. Watch the rocks, they're falling daily. Careless miners always fail. Keep your hands upon your credits and your eyes upon the scale. Well, of course you don't like it. Your dad didn't sing it until all you dreamt of was rocks. I swear if you want ground zero for accidental master's degrees, go to lullabies. Still, as a mnemonic device, it got me through applied geotech. Always watch the... Did you hit record? You son of a... Live link ends. Receiving live calibration, optical scale adjustment for artificial tectonic wave patterns. Note, eyes upon the scale. Large-scale geomanipulators suspected. Shielding protocol update request. Adaptive suppression protocol. Further geological arrays prevented by extant radiation coverage. Expanding data collation to Initiative Archive. Known. Atmosphere irradiated by Scourge impact fallout. Significant data logged by Site 1 and 2 science teams. Requesting. Rejected. Record locked. Authority, executive order. Reason, morale. Don't open until we're certain of success. I'm not reminding people of the dead.
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
This is a lot to take in. A giant remnant is definitely something, but now we know what we're dealing with. Though, you know that mining natural gas isn't good for EOS. We learned that on Earth.
This planet has an atmosphere processor. It's a different situation.
So different that this mining could do anything. I wonder, that independent nation, Advent, doesn't want anything to do with us or the Nexus. But what about those giant remnant? If there's another one, we should help our neighbors?
Ideals shouldn't get people killed. If this happens near Advent, we should go and help.
I'll bring this to Bradley. Who knew we'd already need international policies? Thanks, Ryder. Somehow, life around here just got even more interesting.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Glad you took care of Hanley's little problem. Nothing little about it, I suppose. Not sure what I think about this Advent place, but it's a big planet.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Ket.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Sorry, friend, but... the Pathfinder.
That's a new one. Usually I get one finally showed.
Are you kidding? Everyone knows you. You're why we're here, and I sure am. Here? Danny Messier. Couldn't wait to be deployed, but I thought the shuttle would take a little longer. Hoped, actually. Pathfinder, what do I do? A whole world is too much potential.
We're not out of the woods yet. We need more eyes on the Ket.
Ket. Right. We got first contact all wrong. I'll get right to that. Great day to be alive, Pathfinder. To have purpose.
More animals on our lost supply crates. Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though. Animals on our missing crates again. Same as before. Cleared it. Betting there's nothing left. Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data is required to be definitive, Pathfinder.
You're a real machine sometimes, Sam. This confirms it. The crates were opened first, then bait placed. By who?
By whom? And more data is required to be certain.
Cleared. Picked clean like the others? Sam, the scan says the drops were scheduled so no one would be around?
Delivery data was corrupted intentionally, possibly to avoid confrontation during the theft.
Thieves with hearts of gold?
Circulatory determinations will require more data, Pathfinder. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Someone help! Help! Help!
Bolstering all shields!
Someone help! Help! Help!
Danny, was it? You're safe now.
Is that what first contact is like? This is awful. I can't handle this anymore, but EOS won't beat me. I'm going into remnant study. Machines, right? This time, I'm set for sure.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
That is not becoming a thing.
I am in victory. There are infiltrators in my territory. The patrol that captures them will be rewarded. Patrols that do not will be punished.
Sounds like we've already had an effect.
Press on, Dooms. The mayor's idea. Because we have to press on.
Politicians. Always helpful. Last sight. More animals on our missing crates. Cleared the critters, but looks like it'll be as clean as the other lost crates.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, after examination of the supply drops, I've identified a possible source for the delivery corruption.
Right. Nav for a hiding spot. Let's go see who was so careful with their theft.
Locations marked, Pathfinder.
Shielding protocol update applied. Adaptive suppression protocol. Record unlocked. Authority Specialist Karen Miura. Reason: get your wounded ego out of the Pathfinder's way. Expanding data collation to Initiative Archive. Known. Archived Site 1 log begins. Site 1. Come on, we need your nav. Say again. Field. Headed for the Golden Waste, but shielding failed in minutes. Then the tires started to cook. Tell the folks in R&D they have to go back to the drawing board for the Nomad. Site 1. We'll come get you. Field. Not in time. Just make sure they get the data. Wow, the polymer on the windshield is boiling. Don't see that every... Site 1. God fucking damn it, this planet! Cut the feed! Archived log ends.
Whoa. The Cat built all this? They don't just have a base here. This is a stronghold.
Don't come any closer, Pathfinder. We'll shoot.
If you're the ones who hid those supply crate thefts, I don't think you want to fight. Disarm, and we'll talk.
God damn it. We're waiting.
Wise decision, standing down. Who are you?
Chase Gannon. Used to be maintenance. Look, we weren't trying to hurt anyone, just like you said. It's why we came back here. We didn't want to be outlaws. We have family on the Nexus. But we didn't think we'd be welcome. Tan hasn't been forgiving. Not that we deserve it.
How did you end up like this?
What, as exiles? There was no hope. You have to understand. We thought we were all going to die. And when they exiled us, we saw it could be worse. People preying on their own. We couldn't. So we hid out here and thought maybe... I don't know, Pathfinder.
You admit you were criminals.
What choice do we have? Exiled means they kill you if you come back. But we couldn't keep doing it. We're not pirates. We came here to build. All we could do was watch. Watch you build. At least it was something.
I can't let this continue. You know that.
Pathfinder, we're not asking to continue. Just, we tried. All right? We tried and fucked it all up.
Not exactly a nuanced defense.
There isn't one. We got scared. We did bad things. We regret it. Maybe we're idiots. Maybe we should never have come here. But we want to believe there's a way back.
You want a chance? A way back? Tan may not like it, but he's not here.
They'll accept that? Let us try?
Prodromos isn't in the business of refusing honest help.
I'm numb, Pathfinder. I don't know if there are words.
Then get to work. Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Hostiles ahead! Think that's it? We don't know he's a friend.
Well, well. Glad you decided to show.
This your handiwork?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Name's Bane Masani. Ket hunting's a hobby of mine.
Killing Ket isn't a pastime.
Really? Because that's all I've done on Eos. Planet's a Ket magnet. I've been tracking them down, marking locations to target. You took out the crown jewel, but the bastards still have a presence here. You want to protect that shiny new outpost? You better wipe them out.
I'll do whatever I can to keep Prodromos safe.
Glad to hear it. Sending nav points to your Omni tool. Eventually we'll want to hit the crown jewel, their main base. But I don't think you're ready for that yet.
I'll cut my teeth on the smaller targets.
Smart man. Happy hunting, Pathfinder.
You obviously weren't a cat hunter back in the Milky Way.
No, I worked in the private security sector. Pay was good, but the job bored me. A buddy of mine told me about the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father. Heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave me his name and nothing else.
You didn't come to Eos with Bradley's team.
No, I'm one of Tan's scary exiles. Left the Nexus after the uprising. Been planet hopping ever since, hunting Ket.
Not sure anyone likes the Ket, but you really seem to hate them.
What can I say? They're ugly. And I'm a man about aesthetics.
Why did you join the uprising?
Didn't like how they played God, deciding who woke up when. So, I played mutineer. When things didn't pan out, I went my own way.
You didn't want to stay with the other exiles?
Honestly, most exiles are arseholes, and not the lovable kind.
Why do you think the Kett are drawn to Eos?
In my experience, they go wherever those weird-ass structures are. No idea why. I gave up questioning the damn things. Better to just put a bullet in their head.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Follow my order. Their fortifications will not last long. We have tested everything else. Release the fiend in this site too. By your order, Invicta.
This needs an answer. We can't let this stand.
These can't be the only generators the Kett brought.
Given the large Kett presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
We'll just keep shutting them down as we find them. Bane, we're coming up on the barracks.
Stay sharp. Shouldn't be as many here as the base. No reason to get cocky, though.
Go deep.
Coordinate right now. Set it up, knock them down.
Think that's the last of them.
Not bad, little duck. Not bad.
That is seriously the worst nickname. Supplies lost to outlaws. Minor recovery, but a bad scene all around. We'll have to be careful.
Recommendations noted, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. A word with you? Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around Eos, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Should be a memorial or monument when there's time.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
The Chief Engineer. Login, Chief Engineer Grace Leto. New entry, final entry. I'm closing Muster Point Delta and calling the evacuation complete. No one left is responding. I swore to them. Pause. Resume. Enough of that. I couldn't even finish one damn project that might have saved them. This rock beat us, and I accept my part. Joining the last shuttle out. Likely back into cryo. I won't be a drain if this is the long slide. But if there's a way to finish what we started, I'll be back. This is Chief Engineer Grace Leto, E97 Durango. Out.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Gave it everything she could. Maybe that's all you can do. That remnant gives me an uneasy feeling.
That's teamwork.
Someone help! Help! Help!
I've picked up readings of Nexus-issued equipment nearby.
Pathfinder!
Research notes, Anna Carroll. We had our first death yesterday. Morale is dropping. People are getting sick. Now, more than ever, I'm determined to find something of value in these technological ruins. I know there's vital data here, but I can't access it. Even with my decryption skills, it locks me out. But I can't give up. The Nexus is counting on us to be the vanguard of the initiative. I'm going to keep moving, and I hope I find something of use.
Any hope this researcher is still alive?
That outcome is unlikely. If exposed too long, pre-vault radiation would cause terminal health issues.
Then maybe her work survived. We need to find the other research sites.
Ah! Pathfinder!
Easy, Danny. You're safe. Again.
Remnant are horrible. I don't know how anyone gets anything done here. I'm not giving up on this planet, Pathfinder, but I'm doing something safe. Fauna. That's it. This time, I'm set for sure.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.